SA 805. Now this SA 805 deal with a specialized area. What is that specialized area? Audit of single financial statement. That means audit of only profit and loss statement, or audit of only balance sheet, or audit of only cash flows is known as audit of a single financial statements. Now there will be various requirements to the company wherein auditor will be asked only to audit a particular financial statement or particular element of a financial statement, right? At a specific element, account or item of the financial statements. Now when auditor has got this type of assignment, then he need to consider requirements of SA 805. Along with SA 805, even other standards will also be applicable. Okay, now, definitions. Single financial statement. What is meant by a single financial statement? You already know. A cash flow statement or a profit and loss statement is a single financial statement. Next, element of financial statement. Element of financial statement means a particular item of financial statements like revenue or inventory or asset, right? This is particular element of financial statement. Next, interplay between SA 800 and SA 805. See, SA 800 deals with audit of financial statements prepared as per a special purpose financial reporting framework. Right now, if auditor has got an assignment to audit a single financial statement or element of financial statement. Now, for audit of single financial statement or element of financial statement, SA 805 is applicable. Now, let's say if this is single financial statement or element of financial statement is prepared as per general purpose financial reporting framework, in such a situation, only SA 805 will be applicable along with other standards, that is from SA 100 to SA SA 200 to SA 720. Those standards will be applicable. Along with those standards, SA 805 will also be applicable if the single financial statement or element of financial statement prepared as per general purpose financial reporting framework. If this is single financial statement or special purpose financial this is single financial statement or element of a financial statement is prepared as per special purpose financial reporting framework, then SA 800 will also be applicable along with SA 805, because these financial statement is prepared as per special purpose financial reporting framework. Whenever special purpose framework is involved, requirements of SA 800 will also be applicable, and this is a single financial statement, SA 805 will also be applicable, and remaining other standards from SA 200 to SA 720, they will however be applicable, right? See, SA 100 to 700 series, SA 805 and SA 800 are applicable. Note, SA 800 and SA 805 do not override requirements of other standards on auditing. You need to remember this. Okay, whenever there is a clash between SA 800, 805 and other standards only will remain. Okay. Next, considerations when accepting the engagement. See, whenever you are accepting the engagement, the first thing that you will see is whether the financial reporting framework is acceptable or not. See, determine acceptability of applicable financial reporting framework as per SA 220. Sorry. Next, determine whether financial reporting framework provides adequate disclosures to enable users to understand the information conveyed in the financial statement or the element. Okay, you have to verify whether these financial reporting framework provides for adequate disclosures in the financial statement, so that the users will understand this single financial statement or the element of financial statement. Okay, you have to determine whether that is present in financial reporting framework or not. Next, a single financial statement or element may be prepared as per financial reporting framework, that is based on financial reporting framework for complete set of financial statement established by authorized standard setting organization. Now in some situations what will happen is the single financial statement or element of financial statement will be prepared as per the financial reporting framework that is applicable for complete set of financial statement like Ind AS or accounting standards. These financial frameworks, they are applicable for complete set of financial statements. Now if the same framework is used for preparation of this single financial statement or element of financial statement, then such a framework is acceptable if it includes all requirements of framework on which it is based that are relevant to the presentation of single financial statement or of a specific element of financial statement. Okay, that financial statement will be acceptable if it contains all the requirements with respect to single financial statement or element of financial statement. Hope that is clear. Next, considerations while planning and performing the audit. See, considerations in planning and performing the audit. First of all, as usual, you will see compliance with requirements of all the ethical requirements, right? Comply with ethical requirements. There are 5 ethical requirements, right? Next, you have to obtain sufficient appropriate audit evidence. In case of a audit, the auditor, he will give the opinion by getting sufficient appropriate audit evidence, by basing his opinion on sufficient appropriate audit evidence. Now if the auditor has already audited complete set of financial statements, then for the purpose of that audit of complete set, he would have obtained audit evidences. Now if those audit evidences are useful for this single financial statement audit or for this element of a financial statement audit, then auditor can use the same audit evidences. It is permissible. Okay, see, audit evidence obtained as part of audit of complete set of financial statement can be used for audit of single financial statement or specific element if auditing in conjunction. Next, another point is that now if the auditor is auditing specific element of financial statement, let's say for example revenue, okay, sales, auditor is auditing sales. Now auditor, he cannot audit sales in isolation. Sales are linked to debtors, cash, and also inventory, right? So when auditor audits sales, he would he should also perform some audit procedures on these relevant items like debtors for credit sales and cash or bank balance with respect to check whether in respect of cash sales whether cash has actually been received or not, and inventory balance, okay, after sale has been completed whether inventory is moved or not. So even though auditor has been appointed to audit single element of financial statement, here auditor cannot audit that single element in isolation. So auditor might be required to audit relevant elements also. Okay, see, auditor may not be able to consider the financial statement or the element in isolation. Consequently, auditor may need to perform procedure in relation to interrelated items. Okay, just like the example that I have told you. Next, materiality for single financial statement. Sorry, yeah, materiality for single financial statement or specific element of the financial statement may be lower than the materiality for the complete set of financial statement. So auditor has to again determine the materiality for this audit of single financial statement or element of financial statement. Hope that is clear. Next, as I have already told you, all other standards from SA 200 to SA 720 series, they are applicable for the audit of single financial statement or a specific element. However, there are certain specific standards which have to be specifically verified. What are they? SA 240, because the SA 240 deals with risk of fraud. Risk of fraud is very significant. Auditor, he needs to comply the requirements of SA 240 specifically. Same with respect to SA 550, that is related party, and SA 570 with respect to going concern. Okay, auditor need to check, or auditor need to perform the procedures as per these three standards specifically. Okay, this is the amendment. This point is newly added. This point is also newly added. The auditor, he needs to determine those charged with governance in the organization with respect to single financial statement or element of financial statement, because I have already told you in SA 800 that those charged with governance for a complete set of financial statement might be different with those charged with governance for single financial statement or element of financial statement, right? Next, there are some more points that we need to discuss. We'll discuss those points from the book. Okay, after that we'll again come to this PPT. Still with respect to reporting, we need to discuss the points from the book. Okay, we'll first of all see the reporting aspect. Now, reporting in this SA 805 is very important. Why it is very important? Let me tell you. Now, if auditor in his audit report on complete set of financial statement has given unmodified opinion, clean opinion, then auditor in his audit of single financial statement, he can either modify or unmodify his opinion. Same in case of a specific element also, auditor can modify or unmodify his opinion. Okay, if complete set of financial statements has unmodified opinion, then single financial statements auditor can give either modified or unmodified, and specific element also either modified or unmodified. Next, if complete set of financial statement has qualified opinion, in such a situation also on single financial statement, auditor can modify or unmodify his opinion. In the same way, on specific element also, auditor can modify or unmodify his opinion. Hope this is clear. See, here we are checking if on complete set of financial statement, auditor has given modified opinion, what opinion he can give on single financial statement or element of financial statement. Okay, in that aspect we are seeing. Next, on complete set of financial statements, auditor has given adverse opinion. See, adverse opinion. In such a situation, on single financial statement, auditor has to give only modified opinion. He cannot give clean opinion. Why? Because adverse opinion means what? There are misstatements in the financial statements, and those misstatements are material as well as pervasive. That means they are present in various items, they are affecting the entire financial statements. So on complete set you have given adverse opinion, but on single financial statement you are you wanted to give unmodified opinion. It is not permitted because it will contradict your opinion on complete set. Okay, in complete set you are saying misstatements are pervasive, that means they are present across the financial statements. Then if they are present across the financial statement, how can you give unmodified opinion for audit of a particular single financial statement? You have to give modified opinion only. Hope you understood this. Next, on specific element or item also you have to give only modified opinion, but there is a exception for this. We will see what is that exception. Okay, exception 1. That means in such exceptional situation, even though on complete set of financial statements there is adverse opinion, auditor on his audit of a specific element or item of financial statement, he can give unmodified opinion in such exceptional situation. What is that exceptional situation? We will see. Okay, that exception 1, it is applicable for this, and for next point also same exception will be applicable. So after completing next point we will see the exception. Next, if the auditor gives on complete set of financial statement disclaimer of opinion, then on single financial statement only modified opinion has to be given. But however there is exception for this exception is exception number 2. Okay, both the exceptions are different, that's why I have given exception 1 and exception 2. Okay, the points that has to be satisfied in order to claim that exception or is different, so it is exception 1 and exception 2 that I have given. Next, if auditor has given disclaimer of opinion on complete set, then on specific element auditor has to give only modified opinion. That, but however there is a exception. This exception is exception 1. Okay, now we will see what are the exceptions. That means you should remember, in exceptional situation auditor can give unmodified opinion even though the complete set of financial statements contain adverse or disclaimer of opinion. Okay, let us see. Yeah, the same I have given here. Now, exception 1, it is not prohibited by law or regulation to give unmodified opinion. Okay, along with this condition, both audit reports are not published together. Both audit reports means audit report on complete set of financial statements and audit report on specific element of financial statements, they are not published together. Okay, this is the second condition that needs to be satisfied. And the third condition, specific element do not constitute major portion of financial statement. Okay, the specific element that you are auditing should not constitute major portion of financial statement. If these three conditions are satisfied, then even though on complete set you have given adverse or disclaimer of opinion, on single element of financial statement you can give unmodified opinion. Next, exception number 2, this exception number 2 is applicable for a second situation, that is when auditor has given a disclaimer of opinion on complete set and auditor wants to give unmodified opinion on single financial statement. Okay, so what is the exception? Example, I will explain this exception in the form of example. Now, in the complete set of financial statement, auditor has given disclaimer of opinion because of profit and loss statement and cash flow statement. Okay, because of these two statements auditor has given disclaimer of opinion. But balance sheet is fine, there is no misstatements in balance sheet. Now the auditor has been appointed to audit single financial statement, and that single financial statement is balance sheet. Now, in this situation, since the auditor's opinion or since the disclaimer in complete set is due to cash flow and profit and loss and there are no misstatements in balance sheet, and auditor has been appointed to audit single financial statement, and that single financial statement is balance sheet, you can give unmodified opinion on this balance sheet. Okay, this is the exceptional situation. Now there are some more points, we will discuss them from our book, audit concise book. What happened to this? Yeah, yeah, yes, say 805. All this we have discussed, right? Consideration when planning the audit. The two amended points also we have discussed. Yeah. Form of opinion. Now, the form of opinion on single financial statement or specific element of financial statement. It will depend on laws and regulation and applicable financial reporting framework. Now, whether auditor has to use the terms presents fairly in all material respects or gives a true and fair view. Okay, whether auditor has to use these two terms in the audit report of single financial statement or element of financial statement, that depends on following factors. What are the first factor? Whether applicable financial reporting framework is explicitly or implicitly restricted only to complete set of financial statements. You need to check that. Okay, if it is restricted only for the preparation of a complete set of financial statements, you cannot use these terms present fairly or gives true and fair view for the audit of a single financial statement or element. The next thing that you need to see is whether a single financial statement or specific element of financial statement will comply fully with each of those requirements of the framework, and in order to uh, present more fairly, whether deviation from the framework is permitted for the single financial statement. Okay, in order to achieve more fairness, if deviation is permitted, then you can use these terms present fairly or use true and fair view. Hope that is clear. Next, application of various other specific standards. See, these are not uh, any new addition. Okay, basically this is not a change in the concept. Okay, all these standards, SA 700, 570, 701, all these standards, they are applicable even prior to amendment also. But now the institute has specifically included these standards in the SA 805. Even before this amendment also, these standards are applicable. Okay, for audit of single financial statement or element of financial statement. Now, SA 700, basically auditor is required to apply requirements of SA 700 adopted as necessary in the circumstances of the engagement wherever necessary while forming the opinion. Okay, requirements of SA 700 are applicable. Next, requirements of SS 570. Now, responsibility with respect to going concern assumption lies with the management. So you need to explain this responsibility in the management responsibility paragraph as per SA 570. This requirement is applicable even in case of audit of single financial statement or element. And next, you should also explain auditor's responsibility with respect to going concern in the auditor's responsibility paragraph. Okay, this is requirement as per SA 7 not as SA 570. Next, SA 701. Whenever auditor wants to communicate key audit matter in audit report on single financial statement or element of financial statement, then requirements of SS 701 are applicable. Next, SS 720. This point we have already discussed even in SA 800 also. If the management decides to issue single financial statement or element of financial statement along with a specific report, then that report will be considered as annual report for this purpose, and the requirement of the auditor to check whether other information that is present in the annual information is consistent with the single financial statement or element of financial statement will be applicable even here also as per SS 720. Next, signature of the auditor he needs to sign the audit report. Okay, if it is a firm, on behalf of firm he needs to sign. If it is an individual, in his individual capacity he needs to sign. Next, implications of a complete set of financial statement auditor's report for the audit of single financial statement or specific element of financial statement. See, whether a matter included in the auditor's report on complete set of financial statement is relevant to the context of engagement report on single financial statement or specific element involves professional judgment. Now, the impact of audit report on complete set of financial statements on the audit report on single financial statement or element of financial statement. Okay, whether there is any impact or not, that depends on the professional judgment of the auditor. Okay, in deciding that, auditor's professional judgment will be involved. However, factors that may be relevant in considering these implications include following. What are they? Nature of the matter being addressed in the auditor's report on complete set of financial statement and extent to which it relates to what is included in the single financial statement. Okay, if in the auditor's report on complete set of financial statement, auditor is giving modified opinion with respect to revenue, and auditor, another auditor, he has been appointed to audit a specific element, and that is also a revenue. Now obviously, for the audit of single element or specific element, which is revenue, will be having impact of the complete set of financial statement, because on complete set of financial statement audit report, auditor has modified the opinion because of revenue. Okay, since revenue is specified in the audit report and the specific element that is being audited is also revenue, obviously the impact of this complete set of financial statement audit report will be there on the audit report of specific element. Next, pervasiveness of matter described in the auditor's report on complete set of financial statement. Pervasiveness, this point we have already discussed while discussing the reporting point. Next, nature and extent of differences between applicable financial reporting the framework. Okay, what is the differences between applicable financial reporting framework used for complete set and the specific element? Next, extent of difference between periods covered by the complete set of financial statement compared to the period or date of the single financial statement. Okay, you should also see the periods covered by complete set and the single financial statement. Let's say complete set of financial statement is for 1 year, and that 1 year is from 1st April 2024 to 31st March 2025, whereas single financial statement audit is for 6 months, and that 6 months is also from 1st April 2025 to 30 September 2025. So here periods are different, so there will not be any impact of complete set on the single financial statement. If the periods are same, then obviously there will be impact. Okay, you need to see this. Next, time elapsed since the date auditors report on complete set of financial statements. Okay, uh, how much time has completed since the auditor has given audit report on complete set of financial statement? Okay, if the long time has passed, then there will not be any impact. If recently it has been given, then there will be impact. Okay, uh, example of a similar kind is given here. Okay, another point, if auditor of sorry, if auditor of single financial statement or specific element of financial statement wanted to refer to the audit report of complete set of financial statement in his audit report, then auditor can do so in other matter paragraph. Okay, that's it, and the remaining reporting aspect we have discussed already. However, another some 2 points are added. If the auditor's report on entities complete set of financial statements include modified opinion or emphasis of matter paragraph, only these 2 points were there earlier. Okay, if auditor's report on complete set is having modified opinion or emphasis of matter paragraph, only then auditor will consider that impact on the reporting on single financial statement or specific element of financial statement. But now, even if there is a material uncertainty related to going concern as per SA 570 in the complete set of financial statement, auditor should consider this effect also on audit of single financial statement or element of financial statement. And also a statement that describes an uncorrected material misstatement of other information in accordance with SA 720. Okay, if auditor's report on complete set of financial statement specifies that there is a material misstatement in the other information, then auditor's report on single financial statement or specific element of financial statement should also consider this point for the audit report on single financial statement or specific element. Okay, so by this essay 805 gets completed. Hope you understood essay 805. Wantedly I have discussed this concept a little slow. Okay,